Are you ready for the major? No! I said, are you ready for the AniMajor?
Oh god, and EG took it.
Oh, it was a very good Batrider game for Team
Both
Liquid,
teams.
and apparently it's also a really good one now that I'm looking at it for EG.
Looks like he's going to get off the Earth Spike, but not sure if that's going to actually result in a kill, as Arteezy just wants to go back and farm. Ice though, all right, the Hoodwink save. Nice bushwhack there, but Ice is just going to get bursted down by Mikke and Insania, it looks like, although they need one more right click. No, the Battle Hunger's there, but the health regen from the webs is helping. It's not going to help enough, though. Abed ends up getting the last hit for that one, and that is much needed, as we can see from just the CS alone. 11 and 6 for him. As top lane, we're seeing the Berserker's call. Now that the Hoodwink has rotated over, Liquid feels very free to try and get this kill. Is ticking out very slowly. The Fire Spirits didn't hit there, but it didn't really matter. Enough was already there. But Sumail getting chased down by Abed. Now a lot of stacks with that Firefly. And Koikfa made the rotation from bottom.
Koikfa's going to do the long walk to bot, and obviously Taiga being left alone down here. EG are not going to give him an inch of space, so they bully him all the way away. It's going to take some pretty good damage on the return here, though. This Ghost creep, he could even die.
Yeah, that creep is so annoying. Body blocks from Koikfa to follow. Plasma Field comes out, but Arteezy looks like he's going to go down here. So that's a second death for him, and it's only 5.5 minutes. So, I mean, we didn't really get the chance to talk about just the idea of a safe lane Razor in this particular game, but I mean, again, all these lanes, other than the mid lane, where Abed looking for another kill. 3 stacks of sticky napalm with that Firefly again. So despite getting off to a bit of a rough start, that's 2 kills in a row onto Sumail. And now the Acorn shot top with the right clicks of Ice, but the Berserker's Call is going to keep him alive a little bit longer with the extra armor, but it's not to be. Finally, a return kill in the top lane for EG, as this lane was definitely going in favor of Liquid until then.
Yeah, he's still
and Arteezy making a really fast rotation here in top. Into that static link with the Hoodwink setting things up, and level 5 though, he's doing quite well for himself right now. As Abed getting chased out of the mid lane for now, but it looks like Koikfa is going to come around the other side with that Dragon Tail, and that's going to be a very swift kill in favor of Liquid.
You can like equalize that mid lane, and most importantly, you need to protect Sumail. He's level 7 on Shadow Fiend minute 10. I mean, that is not good.
Off-lane Koikfa on this DK is a level higher, like you said. Static Link, that's a lot of damage on Arteezy, but he's going to get pressure now from Taiga and company. He should be going down pretty easily. And good down kill. He goes. And Sani in the meantime, Abed.
No dive.
Yeah, it was overall first pick.
I think so, but you're thinking of yesterday's series where we got first, fourth, and fifth pick, and I could not believe it.
A finger of, nope, not even needed. Sharpshooter from Crit. Tell me about this, though, from EG's side.
Oh, here's bad.
Yeah, that is the early boots of travel. He's going to set things up with that lasso, and with the rest of the team here, that is going to be a swift one again.
They're just getting out of your static link again. Like, they're committed. They don't have, like, Stampede or something to get out.
Hoodwink again, the bushwhack. And
didn't he literally just die?
He basically did, yeah. And he's going to sit in the fountain a little bit longer.
Not so good for Mikke there. All right, Liquid are going to make their own move. They find Ice.
Yeah, there's the Blink Dagger onto Koikfa, into the Dragon Tail, and a lot of magic damage with the egg being expended as well. They are not taking any chances. They saw that juke the other day. I mean, that was Koikfa himself making that juke. So like, just make sure you lock him down, right? Just need the stun.
That's what it takes. It's a 4-man rotation with their spells used. Sumail gets stunned.
Nice Requiem just in time. The static link is applied, though. Arteezy getting bursted down with this magic, and the impetus to finish him off with the Finger of Death is going to be used to take out the Phoenix. It's a 1-for-2 if you want to include the Broodmother kill earlier. Now make it an even trade in terms of numbers alone. That's Sumail getting surrounded again. Abed and the Spiders with that Firefly.
Nice illusion.
Manta, or I guess there was the illusion rune being popped technically. And that is another death through Sumail.
One physical hero in their team right now.
Fly Smoke's going to be popped here. Taiga not spotted out quite yet, but wow, that was right after the TP too. So that'll be a freebie for EG, as Arteezy will steal all that beautiful damage. This is going to be kind of an annoying kill, actually. Oh my, Koikfa caught out, though. He gets the Dragon Tail off, attempting to TP out. Bushwhack is there, though, from Crit. But right now, I mean, Liquid, it feels like they're very
dangerous movement.
The double blink here. Yeah, Arteezy pops the BKB, going on top of Sumail. Can't even pop the Requiem, attempting to TP out instead. It looks like he'll be successful as the egg comes out. Will stun Arteezy through that BKB. In the meanwhile, Ice. Looks like they want to continue the pressure, but I mean, Sumail went all the way back to base, so they're not going to have a lot of that damage, but it looks like Arteezy is going to be taken out. But that is, of course, just the Aegis. Sumail still waddling back to this fight. Eventually will make it. Koikfa gets hit by the Acorn shot. That was a stun there from the Axe initiating in with that Blink Dagger now that he has, but the Impale's going to be there. And Arteezy stealing all that beautiful damage from Mikke. Sumail dies in the backside. Actually, no, that was the Requiem getting a kill, in fact. 2-for-0 in favor of EG. Sumail looks like this will probably be the death Requiem for him finally. And EG, a very scattered fight, but they come out way ahead. We talked about how Sumail has died a bunch of times. That makes sense, but then you're position 1. It just feels like you're an offense. Easy pops the BKB just in time. Feeling some damage from Sumail. The Requiem coming out, but the lasso cancels it. The egg is about to pop, though. It's going to be close. Sumail staying alive for now into the Requiem. This is exactly what they needed. They get the kill on Abed. Arteezy looks to be next. Does cost them Sumail, but he's died so many times this game, doesn't really matter. As Phoenix buys back into the game now. There's the Bushwhack keeping the DK in place. Ice on a killing spree. And now Axe is going to be focused on by Ice and Crit from the sideline. Fly looks like he'll finally be taken out in this fight. And this did cost a buyback from Liquid, but they're at least getting some kills here. Mickey, in the meantime, pops up Berserker Skull, buyback onto the Lion now. And they're actually going to TP into this outpost, so Taiga will be able to get out. But this looks to be a dieback onto the Phoenix, so... All right, we cancel each other out. Very nice. Yep. Mickey, the smoke. It is popped. Looks like they had the vision there, but as the initiation, again, this is from EG's side, bringing Mickey to the high ground, trying to get healed by Insania, but just gets bursted down. Very quick kill for EG and no buyback for Mickey, so Taiga has to get the hell out, but they're going to focus their pressure onto Sumail. Bushwhack does miss, but Sumail pops the BKB, trying to go for the Requiem. Ends up dying shortly after, though.
It's one of those things that makes a last pick Batrider so strong to me is when you have...
Oh boy.
Yeah, we have a Koikva problem here.
Yep, that's a lot of FPS problems too, but it's not going to matter for EG as they're going to take him out instantly. But there's the initiation from Mickey onto a bunch of spiders, but look at that hoodwink freaking stun, man. Jesus, that hero is actually insane this game, Sinner. I'm not just saying that. Mickey, in the meantime, looks like he's already at half HP, trying to run away. 2 dead already. Buyback onto the DK. Koikva can't really do much. Stun. Another beautiful stun setup from Crit, and this looks to be the end of game 1. My goodness, this hero, but NA was consistently.
They have a lot of practice.
On it, yeah, exactly. At first, it was kind of underwhelming. I've said that on record as we see a billion spin webs into the fountain. Don't think that regen stacks though, Cinderella.
No, it does not.
That would be hilarious if it did though. As GGs are finally called and Liquid, they are 1 loss away from being eliminated.
They did it.
I was going to say Invoker because it's Sumail first of all, but I really like the look of the last time I watched Luna, it was paired up with Invoker. Alacrity Luna looked really strong.
But once BKBs come out, this Liquid lineup doesn't look very dangerous to me.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Fly's going to get caught by the Nature's Grasp along with 3 members of Liquid. It looks like that is going to be first blood going the way of Liquid here.
Going to Mickey?
Yeah, Mickey couldn't ask for a better hero to get that one. But in terms of like EG's draft, since I've covered them a lot, is going to see the Earth Spike here by Crit, set up with Arteezy right clicks. It's going to be turned around completely on the Crit with the Purifying Flames. It's just too much damage. Koikva's Breathe Fire and whatnot. It looks like it might be a trade here. Arteezy will get the position 5 Insania Oracle.
They're looking at what are other teams doing, what are the successful teams doing, and feel like they need to up their pace a little bit, that they're too static in their lanes, they're too static in their farming patterns. Ice is going to die here. This will be another big kill for Mickey.
It pops the Fairy Fire, but to no avail.
You go for the Dom and some sort of boots upgrade, probably. And then, oh, hang on.
We're going to have a potential team fight here. Mickey is level 6, but the Primal Roar. Arteezy is here. Like you said, that is a great combination, and Mickey's just going to get right-click down and out inside the cogs. Taiga can't get anything off thanks to that battery assault. So amazing rotation from Arteezy. And Mickey getting some stacks now, and...
Abed with the haste. He might actually go for this. Knowing Abed, he's going to dive Taiga here.
Crit. EMP is going to connect to start things out, and like you said, that is a kill on the other side from Abed. That's a 1-for-1 on the supports.
Even when they're not fighting, they're always posing for a fight. So they're trying to make Liquid be inefficient on the map with their resources. Good combination of spells here.
Great layering overall. Will it be enough though? Abed, yes! Wow, Insania's Purifying Flames is actually the one to get the kill. Ember Spirit setting up chains potentially. They feel pretty comfortable with what they have, and maybe Blink Dagger online, of course. Fly. First hook shot of the game, the Roar onto the Oracle to try to prevent. And look at the Centaur stomping as well. No really false promise for you. There. So they delete 2 heroes, and now Abed taking out the Courier of Sumail. And Taiga looks to be next. If they can just get 1 more stun, it should be a kill. Actually, the slow should suffice. Taiga has the overgrowth. It's going to actually connect on several heroes here, but Abed, the leave should be fine.
They're going to be able to grab this tower.
And the Liquid are coming in numbers to try to defend, but there's the Roar to start things out. They don't really have that much damage followed up, especially with that Fate's Edict applied. Meanwhile, bottom lane, this is the bigger kill onto Mickey. They're focusing so much on mid is Liquid that their carry ends up dying bottom, and they still lose that tier 1 mid. Now Taiga has TP'd in. Be the stun onto the Beastmaster, but not going to be able to follow it up with any damage, as Arteezy just going to be able to blow up this Dragon Knight again. This Viper versus Dragon Knight does not feel very good for DK players. Abed now chasing Insania.
In a really good position to break smoke. I feel like this is ill-advised. We're going to see how it turns out, though.
Yeah, quite fun. They're using their initiation on the fly. They blow him up pretty quickly. So that's a 5v4 in favor of Liquid right now. But still, Alacrity on Luna is quite scary, Cinderin.
If they get that one kill and get out, it's actually not... Are they going to get more?
Ice is clipped by the tornado, but you can see that Liquid are very scared to go in, although Dragon Knight jumps in, and now he's just going to get blown up inside that Nether Toxin. Down he goes before he can pop any spell. And now Liquid on the run. Sumail looks like Abed has his sight set, but Taiga with that overgrowth keeping him in place. If they can turn this around with the Eclipse, they do. Abed is dead. No Aegis for him. It is on the Viper, of course, as Arteezy. Now he's running. This is such a back and forth fight. Feels like both respective teams feel like they have advantages at different times in the fight.
That they don't have.
Overconfidence. Arteezy, that is going to be the Aegis. He is surrounded right now. Crit does have the Blink Dagger and every spell to his disposal. Arteezy puts down the Nether Toxin. There's a hookshot from Fly, who's actually respawned regularly, but there's a False Promise keeping the Luna alive. How much damage do they have? Can they blow him up? I don't think so. He's just going to apply these right clicks to Fly.
He has taken so much damage that he's going to be healed to full.
And Viper, Arteezy looks like he will finally die. Tries to get out some more damage before the inevitable comes. 2K, never leave for EG, but a definite fight win for Liquid. You know, with the Shard, you can push like a mother effer. I mean, obviously Luna on the other side can push really well as well, but we've seen these fights as Dragon Knight jumps in. Looks like Ice is going to be the recipient of that death in favor of Liquid, and the chase is on. Faith Edict, I mean, I have to say, Insania is playing out of his mind right now. His spell usage is unbelievable. His Fly gets caught by his own cogs, essentially not able to hit his hookshot on his teammate. He's going to go down. That's a double kill for Mickey. Make it a triple. Abed trying to slow them down a bit.
Starting on Oracle and bursting that hero, if possible, will really help.
Mickey just picks up a Hurricane Pike. Looks like they're going to apply all their pressure to Arteezy, but there's the roar to try to counteract that. Arteezy pops that Manta style, but Mickey is just ripping right through him. Looks like the space created thanks to Fly with those cogs is there. Oracle dies, buys back into the game. Looks like Treant's going to be next to a double kill for Ice from the sideline.
Quackfa's alive, though.
Now Abed, now getting right-clicked. He has to get out with that Remnant. He'll do so successfully for now, but now Crit, nice Force Staff into the low ground. Will get healed thanks to the Purifying Flames coming out. Oh, Sumail finds him, though, with a Deafening Blast, and now he's just stuck inside the pit. Wait, there's the Blink. Onto the other side, has a Spirit Vessel applied. Earth Spike to follow. Crit, I assume, is going to die here finally.
Good assumption.
Did require one buyback.
This itemization for EG is paying off versus the alternative.
Yeah, Quackfoot jumps in with that Dragon Tail. No follow-up, however. Wants to make use of this Dragon form. Yep. There's a hookshot from Fly into the double Earth Spike, but Mickey gets saved again with the False Promise. Of course, still has that Aegis. Roar expended on him as well. Again, he's probably going to live through this and still has the Aegis on top of that. Quackfoot pops that newly picked up BKB. Abed right in the middle of things, trying to go for that all-important Oracle who Fate's Edict himself. And there you can see the Cataclysm doing massive damage. Crit gets blown up, buys back into the game instantly. They finally do get the Dragon Knight, though, so it's a 1-for-1, and now Liquid on the run, technically speaking. There's the Eclipse to follow up all of this damage from Sumail, who's kind of on the outside of this fight. Taiga trying to get off some spells, but he's going to get Battery Assault in the meantime inside of those cogs. Double kill for Abed, and they're just kiting this Luna as much as they can. Inside this Nether Toxin now, looks like Mickey's basically by himself. Abed on the outside. Aegis is still up, though, and they cannot kill this man. Arteezy, 3-level disadvantage and so much farm as well. Taiga still on the outskirts. Abed looking for him instead. Again, if they kill him, he's still going to have a second life. Fly still available to use. I mean, he can't go anywhere on Mickey.
I don't know if they can kill him. Even with Nether Toxin and all their spells, I'm not sure how they're going to stop him with this DD from just taking Elena Barracks.
Mickey, this is a start. He's going to pop his BKB really fast.
That was a great BKB.
Roar does come out. And like you said, they're kind of lacking damage when that BKB is activated, and Fly is just going to be the sacrifice for now, and it looks like they're going to find Crit as well. Luna gets ridiculous with these glaives, just bouncing left and right. This is going to be double racks at the very least. Without any supports, EG not able to find much, and they're just going to go for the tier 4s, and I can't blame them. Tornado set up by Sumail, Ice Wall to follow, and Hurricane Pike into the aggressive play. The Cataclysm to follow with that Overgrowth is enough to take out Arteezy, and this looks to be going to tiebreaker, Cinderin. Unless there's some crazy comeback from EG. There's the Eclipse coming out. Ice going to mitigate all that damage thanks to that BKB. But again, the right clicks. This is why Luna can be so powerful, both magic and physical damage. GG's come out.
Tiebreaker, best of one, Team of Spirit.
versus Liquid.
Ha!